Good morning, dear kids. Today I am taking your exercise 14C, problem number 1. And it says E is a midpoint of side AB and F. Okay. AB, F, we have ABCD a parallelogram. So I'll draw a parallelogram first. ABCD. And it is said that F and E are the midpoints of parallelogram. So these are the midpoints. And you have to prove that AEFD. So if I join this, you have to prove that AEFD is a parallelogram. So you will write to prove AEFD quadrilateral AEFD is a parallelogram. Shall we start? How you will write the proof? See, my dear kids, AB is parallel to CD. Can you see that? AB is parallel to CD. So AB is parallel to CD because they are the opposite sides of parallelogram, right? Now if entire AB is parallel to CD, so the half part AE will be parallel to DF. So I'll write therefore AE is parallel to DF. This is your first point, okay? Next, if I say AB is equal to CD, because opposite sides of parallelogram are equal also. And can I therefore say half of AB? अगर पूरा AB is equal to पूरा CD, can I say half of AB is equal to half of CD? Because F and E are midpoints. So therefore half of AB, can I write it AE? And half of CD, can I write it DF? Mark this as equation number 2. And now from equation 1 and 2, if you have the point that opposite sides are equal as well as parallel, then that becomes a parallelogram. So you prove that AE is parallel to DF and AE is equal to DF. Therefore, AEFD is a parallelogram. Clear? In next we have diagonal BD of a parallelogram ABCD. So I'll draw ABCD first. Diagonal BD, so I'll join this. Diagonal BD of a parallelogram ABCD bisects angle B and D. Bisect कर रहा है, of course diagonal bisect, so these angles are equal. Prove that ABCD is a rhombus. You have to prove that quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, shall we start? So proof, you have in parallelogram ABCD, you know very well that opposite angles are equal. So can I write angle D is equal to B? Because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. अगर पूरा पूरा एंगल इक्वल है, so can I say half of angle D is equal to half of angle B? Got my point clear? So if I'm saying half of angle B, so can I put this half as angle ADB and B का हाफ हम करेंगे, पूरे B का हाफ will be angle ABD. So ADB is equal to ABD. Now if I go in this triangle, this becomes an isosceles triangle. Therefore triangle ADB, because the base angles are equal, it becomes an isosceles triangle. And if it is an isosceles triangle, therefore we can say AB is equal to AD. Got my point? And once you got AB is equal to AD, that means adjacent sides are equal. So we can say, therefore, it is a rhombus. A parallelogram will become a rhombus when its adjacent sides are equal. So it became a rhombus. It was a ABCD parallelogram, but we made it a rhombus. Next we have problem number 3. In that we have the alongside figure shows a parallelogram ABCD. So it is given that quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. And it is also given AE is equal to EF is equal to FC. So what we have to prove, I'll write it here. You have to prove DE is parallel to FB, and you also have to prove that DEBF is a parallelogram. DE is parallel to FB, and you have to prove that DEFB is a parallelogram. So I have joined DF and EB. So in your construction you can write join BE and DF. How you will start with a proof? Now in parallelogram ABCD, can I say AD is equal to BC? Because these are the opposite sides of your parallelogram and they are equal. If I take in again in parallelogram ABCD, I will also say if AD is parallel to BC and AC is a transversal, so AC is a transversal, so can I say that angle DAE is equal to angle BCF? I'll mark it with a blue color so you can make it out. This angle is equal to this angle because they are alternate angles. So I'll write it here, alternate angles. Got my point clear? Now I'll take in triangle ADE, look at the figure, and triangle CBF. AD is equal to BC, opposite sides of parallelogram. Angle DAE is equal to angle BCF. Yeah, we have just proved here because they are alternate angles. And AE is equal to FC, which is given. So hence we will say that this triangle which I am marking blue, they are congruent. So therefore triangle ADE is congruent to triangle CBF by SAS test. Once you got that, can you write DE is equal to FB? Yes. So we will write because corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Once you got the triangles to be congruent, you can take any part of it to be equal to any part of the other triangle which is congruent to it by writing CPCT. So I'll erase this part and write it here. Therefore, DE is equal to FB by CPCT. Can I also take angle DEA is equal to angle CFB by CPCT? Now my dear kids, try to understand this point. This is very important point, that if I have taken this angle DEA is equal to this by CPCT, तो क्या उनके लीनियर पेयर भी इक्वल होंगे? So can I say angle DEF is equal to angle BFE, linear pair? If two angles are congruent, they are equal, their linear pairs will also be equal. So linear pair. Once you got that, you will notice that these are also alternate angles, Z forming angles. Can you see that? And once you got that the Z forming angles are equal, you will write but they are also alternate angles. Therefore, we will say line DE is parallel to FB. Once you got two alternate angles between two sides, you can say that this line is parallel to this line. So the condition to make two lines parallel is only through the alternate angles or corresponding angles. So if you got two alternate angles equal, Z forming angles, that means the line has to be parallel. But how did you got with the Z forming angles equal? Because first we took two triangles congruent, then we took by CPCT that angle DEA is equal to angle CFB. Then we came कि भाई उसके जो alternate angles हैं, I'll zoom the figure, इसके जो alternate angles हैं this and this, I have marked black there, these are equal, and if these are equal they are forming Z, so they are Z angles, they are alternate angles, so the lines are parallel, so DE is parallel to FB. Got my point clear? Now you have to prove that this part D, E, B, F is a parallelogram. How to prove that this is a parallelogram? For parallelogram, you have condition that the opposite sides should be equal as well as parallel. You have proved both the condition. First, you have proved A is equal to FC. Sorry, not this. First, you have already proved that DE is equal to FB, and here you have proved that DE is parallel to FB. So you got both the conditions. So hence we can say that DEFB is a parallelogram. So here you can mark equation number 1. Here you can mark equation number 2 and write therefore DEFB is a parallelogram. Got my point clear? Next is I'm doing selective problems which are very important. I'll be taking those problems. Next is problem number 5th of your topic, which goes in the following diagram ABCD is a parallelogram. Prove that AB is to BC. So given you have a parallelogram and you have to prove that AB is to BC, toys of BC. Shall we start? Now, if this is a parallelogram ABCD, can I say DAE is equal to DAE is equal to EAB? It is given, sorry. It is given. Can you see the marking here? It is given. And this is also given. So, these are the bisectors. Do you know angle A plus angle B of a parallelogram will be equal to 180 degree? Because they are the co-interior angles, the adjacent angles are co-interior angles. So can I say half of angle A plus half of angle B will be equal to half of 180, that is 90 degree. Got my point clear? Once I got that, I can take, okay, I think this is of no use doing, so not required. This is not required, so don't do it. I don't mind with this. Now, my dear kids, as we have been given that x is equal to x, that is DAE is equal to EAB, and here it is given CBE is equal to EBA. मतलब अगर मैंने x ले लिया तो this both are x, this both are y. Do you know that this line DC is parallel to AB? So I can also take DEA is equal to EAB. That means EAB आपने x रखा है already, तो ये भी x, alternate angles. Getting my point clear? So if I go in this triangle now, DEA, you will notice that the base angles are both xx. That means it's an isosceles triangle if the base angles are equal. आपको दिया ऐसा गया है, आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू अगेन. If this is x, this is x, but this is z forming angle, this and this, so even this will be x. So now in this triangle they both become x, that means the base angles are equal. That means it's an isosceles triangle, so this part will be equal to this part, opposite sides of an isosceles triangle. So therefore you will write DE is equal to AD. Got my point? Towards your right hand side also you will go same. यहाँ पे आपको ये बाइसेक्टर दिया हुआ है, सो दिस एंगल इज इक्वल टू दिस एंगल, बट अगेन दिस इज जेड फॉर्मिंग एंगल, सो दिस विल बी ऑल्सो इक्वल टू दिस. गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? अगर इसको वाई रखा तो ये भी वाई बन जाता है अल्टरनेट एंगल से. दैट मीन्स अगेन दिस ट्राइंगल इज एन आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल. So once this is an isosceles triangle, that means you will say that these sides, adjacent sides are, opposite sides are equal of the base angle. So it is EC here and B. So you can say therefore EC is equal to CB. But if you notice here, AD and CB are equal because they are opposite sides of a parallelogram. So they are equal. That means DE is equal to EC. If the right hand sides are equal, so will the left hand side be. Once you got DE is equal to EC, that means E becomes a midpoint. So can I say that DC is made up of DE plus EC? Yes, do you agree? Yes. So for that we can also write, okay, instead of DC, can I write AB because DC is equal to AB? Okay, I'll write it somewhere here. I'll erase this part rather. So instead of DC, can I write AB? Okay, and DE की जगह पे मैं AD लिखूँ because DE is equal to AD. तो will that work if I write DE की जगह पे AD plus EC की जगह पे can I write, oh what should I write, BC? Will that work? So AB is equal to AD plus BC, but AD and BC आपस में equal हैं, opposite sides of parallelogram. This is AD, this is BC. They are equal, opposite sides of parallelogram. So instead of AD, can I write BC? So from here I will get AB is equal to twice BC. Got my point clear? Yes. So first you have to prove the two triangles. I'll mark them yellow. This triangle to be isosceles triangle and this triangle to be isosceles triangle. From there you will start that AD is equal to DE and BC is equal to EC. Then AD and BC are equal to each other. Therefore E becomes a midpoint, that is DE is equal to EC. Got my point clear? So from here you can just note it down this and you will get the final required answer. In the given figure, AP is the bisector of angle A. So this angle is equal to this. And CQ is the bisector. This CQ is the bisector. So this angle is good. So AP and CQ are bisectors. You have to prove that APCQ is a parallelogram. That means this part is a parallelogram. So for that, if you prove that AP is equal to CQ, and also prove that AP is parallel to CQ, you will get APCQ a parallelogram. So you have to prove these both. How you will prove? Shall I go in triangle DAP and triangle CQB? This will be the alternate angles. No, sorry. This will be the alternate angles, angle D and angle B here. Angle ADP and QBC. Angle ADP will be equal to angle QBC, alternate angles. Then you have side AD is equal to side CB. I am taking two triangles in triangle ADP and triangle CBQ. So I got two reasons, and the third reason will be that this pura angle A will be equal to pura angle C because opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So I will write A is equal to C, opposite angles of parallelogram. If the opposite angles are equal, their half will be equal. Half of angle A, half of angle C will also be equal. So can I say half of angle A, can I take it DAP will be equal to angle BCQ. So I got my third reason. This is your first reason. This is your second reason. And this is your third reason. Hence, can we say that two triangles ADP is congruent to triangle CBQ, by which test will go? Angle, side, angle. So we'll go by ASA test. Once you got that, you can write, therefore, AP is equal to CQ by CPCT. And you can also write, therefore, angle DPA is equal to angle CQB. That means this DPA and CQB. Getting my point? अगर ये इक्वल हैं तो इनके जो लीनियर पेयर हैं वो भी इक्वल होंगे and they are forming alternate angles. Can you see? So therefore, अगर DPA इक्वल है CQB से, so even APQ will be equal to CQP से. But they are also, write it, but they are also alternate angles. Therefore, lines are parallel. As we have done the previous problem like this only. अगर आपके मेन एंगल्स दो एंगल CPCT से इक्वल हैं तो उनके लीनियर पेयर्स भी इक्वल होते हैं. एंड इफ द लीनियर पेयर्स आर फॉर्मिंग ऑल्टरनेट एंगल्स, Z फॉर्मिंग में आ रहे हैं, सो यू विल टेक दैट द लाइन्स आर पैरेलल. Therefore, AP is parallel to CQ. So you got the two condition. AP is equal to CQ and AP is parallel to CQ. You got both the condition. Yes. Hence, you will write APCQ is a parallelogram. Clear?